Being the first one in the gym and the last one to leave has sent Teresa Plaisance to the WNBA. Growing up, Teresa played many sports, everything from gymnastics to softball and even karate. Even though her mom is a basketball coach, she never forced her to do sports she didn't want to.
I intentionally did not want to force the issue with basketball. I wanted basketball for both of my children to be something they sort of acclaimed on their own, not mama pushed them into it. But she was a very good soccer player. She actually played flag football, and she won the NFL's punt, pass, and kick. And in fact, she made it to the Final Four, I think 4 or 5 times until Katrina came around. Very good softball player. She pitched and played first base. And she was actually recruited also for volleyball. She was very, very good in volleyball.
Teresa's love for basketball started out at a young age. She started playing on an AAU team. She went on to play and start on the early varsity basketball team as an 8th grader, playing 5 years on varsity. After high school, ESPN had her ranked 32 overall, but number 1 in her position.
So she was arguably and quite frankly literally recruited by every top 25 school in the country. She chose to stay home at LSU. She had a fantastic career there, being named to the All-SEC team a couple of times. She was an All-American. She obtained 2 gold medals playing with the USA basketball team, one right out of high school and then another one just recently this past summer. Played in the World University Games, and they beat the Russians in Russia for the gold medal. It was an incredible experience for her. And so basketball's sort of been a part of her life, since an early age, but she did choose to do so.
When she was deciding on which college to look for, she didn't just look at a great school to further her basketball. She looked into the academic side of the school as well.
We always looked at the academic piece, both with she and my son. Is the academic piece there? And it was, because she wanted to go into business, and LSU has a fantastic business school, specifically sports administration. And then the fact that it was a top 25 program in the SEC, and it was close to home. So it was sort of like, why not LSU? She had some incredible opportunities at other universities playing for some legends. And at the end of the day, we're a very, very close family. And I really believe her choosing LSU had a lot to do with her family and friends and just representing her home state.
Once Teresa was at LSU, her career started off slower than she hoped, but that didn't stop her from achieving the greatness she dreamed of.
Like I said, she came into LSU with just about any and every accolade you could have possibly received coming out of high school. So there was a lot of expectations there, and she didn't see the court that much. And her sophomore year gained a little bit more momentum, but there was a huge transition between her sophomore and her junior year where she, quite frankly, became the face of the program. And she was the SEC leading scorer her junior year and made the All-SEC defensive team, the All-SEC first team, and like I said, a number of accolades. And she's wound up graduating from LSU. She's, I think, one of 17, and LSU has a storied history of just outstanding legends that played in their program. And she's one of 17, I believe, that had 1,000 points in her career and 500 rebounds. And she's the only player in LSU history to have over 1,000 points, over 500 rebounds, over 100 blocks, and over 100 assists. The only player in LSU's history to do that. So at the end of the day, we always say it's not how you start, it's how you finish. She didn't start off too great, but she had a strong finish.
During the 2014 WNBA draft, Teresa and her family were hoping to see her name pop up on the TV. Her mom and head women's basketball coach for Nicholls State University described the draft process as very interesting.
Especially from where I'm coming from, even though at this level, Division I, it is, people will argue it's a business. And I've always been of the mindset that I just can't treat my program like a business because I'm dealing with someone else's children. But when you take that jump to the next level, it's a business. And they might like you and they might think you really can play at this level. But if you're not, you can get cut in a minute. So, draft day was exciting. Usually we watch, because I watch all the drafts, whether it's the NFL, the NBA, WNBA, but to know that your family's a part of this, that your family's name could come up any minute, it was very, very exciting.
All of Teresa's hard work paid off when she was drafted by the Tulsa Shock. Off in Tulsa, she got off to camp to a great start.
But overall, it's been a great experience. The coaching staff has been outstanding. All the players, the veteran players that, she's looked up to as a player, Skylar Diggins, Courtney Paris, and a number of others out there that are just legends to women's basketball, to, have them there as support and just her friend it's been a great experience for us so far.
Teresa is the type of athlete who will do whatever it takes to reach her highest potential. Right now, with the Tulsa Shock, they are practicing daily as a team to form their roster. To keep up with Teresa, you can visit www.WNBA.com/shock. For NTW News, I'm Brooke Hopper.